And as we say in Jamaica, we likely but we talawa.
Greetings to all positive and righteous people. Let it be Jah will and not I and I. And so we take this time to hail the Almighty Creator. Whether you worship at a church, a mosque, in the hills, like my Bubba Hill and my Bongo brothers, or even at home. Whichever it is, always remember to give thanks for life, Welcome to Deep Truth, Jamaica. Deep Truth. Thanks for visiting, Deep Truth. Please remember it's free to like and subscribe. Deep Truth, J-A-A. Deep Truth, J-A-A. Deep Truth, J-A-A. And as we give thanks to all the viewers on our very first video, grateful, very grateful to have you here. Now let's get to it. As promised in the thumbnail and the title, I'm going to react to one of these mini documentaries or quick promotion, you can call it, of Jamaica and the culture, of what they know, limited information of what they know, and we're going to expose the deep truth, the misconceptions, and where they might have not even gotten information, Yeah, man. Watch with us.
Ever wondered why Jamaica, a small island in the Caribbean, produces some of the world's fastest runners?
The runners. One of Jamaica's greatest mystery. We're going to go deep in it, We're going to go down into the deep truth of the runners. So stay tuned for that video,
Nestled in the heart of the Caribbean Sea is a powerhouse of talent, culture, and natural beauty. Let's begin with the basics. Jamaica, the third largest island in the Caribbean, is home to a population of approximately 2.9 million people.
Well, I can't dispute and I can't agree. The numbers for Jamaica population has remained the same over my whole lifetime, basically. But some would say, it have to do with migration. A lot of Jamaicans migrate as much as we impregnate and procreate or migrate.
People. With its diverse landscape of mountains, rainforests, and reef-lined beaches, it's a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. But Jamaica is more than just a pretty face. It's a nation with a soul. This vibrant island is the birthplace of reggae music, made famous worldwide by the legendary Bob Marley.
Yeah, man. Robert Nesta Marley, a.k.a. Bob Marley. The most famous man out of Jamaica, only rivaled by current Sir Usain Bolt. But it's not much of a competition, just recency bias. People would love to remember Bob by some of his love songs, inspirational songs. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. But a lot of people forget some of the more militant songs. Every time I hear the crack of a whip, my blood runs cold. I remember on the slave ship how they brutalize our very soul. Today they say that we are free. Not take no copyright still, but Bob, yeah man, can't talk about Jamaica without big up Bob.
Jamaica has gifted the world with a roster of sprinters who have left their blazing trails on the global athletic stage. The likes of Usain Bolt and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price are not just names, but beacons of inspiration that illuminate the spirit of Jamaica.
Well, we have to be honest, it's a proper order so far. start with the indigenous music of reggae. And the king of reggae, Bob. Biggest thing out of Jamaica, like I said. And lead right into the second biggest thing out of Jamaica, and that is our sports. Not just athletics, but sports overall. Athletics is the number one, of course. And you know, Usain Bolt, as I said, the only runner-up for greatest man behind Bob Marley in Jamaica. Yeah, man, Shelley and Fraser was mentioned. But I noticed a lot of these things that cover Jamaica only cover things with, as I mentioned before, recency bias. Because we hardly hear people mention people who maybe in my youth were even looked on as even greater than how people look on Usain Bolt right now. A person like a Merlin Otti back then, you know. Don Quarry, where we go up and see his statue when we go to the stadium. You have more statues and things now, but back in the days it wasn't so common. You know, you just had the greats. Yes, man. Asafa Powell. I hardly hear people call Asafa Powell name, and that was the first one to break the world record if my mind served me right. The first Jamaican to achieve world record status. And shortly after, here comes Usain Bolt. So, you know, Asafa Powell was a beam of light and hope for Usain Bolt. Yeah, man. Lots of other people, the Gillette Cuthberts who are, you know, still involved in Jamaica in politics. Dion Hemmings, who remember that 400 meter gold medal world record. Yeah, man, I was young then, not a child, but young. Ewan Blake, still one of the top 3 fastest men ever in the world. And we don't hear his name calling anymore. You know, it's a lot of recency. Usain will remain on top because he's world record holder. When that goes, yeah, man, people remember go with it.
This island is a melting pot of African, Asian, European, and Middle Eastern cultures, creating a unique Jamaican culture that's as flavorful as its world-renowned jerk chicken. It's a culture that's visible in every corner of the island, from the bustling streets of Kingston to the serene beaches of Montego Bay. But let's not forget the warmth of Jamaican people. Known for their infectious laughter, resilience, and a laid-back attitude, they truly embody the national motto, out of many, one people.
Yes, Jamaica the melting pot. Out of many, one people, you know, that's the national motto. And it represents a nation, you know, of equals across race. But the deep truth of that is, it is not necessarily so. And it is not necessarily the picture that, you know, is painted from the outside viewers. Classism, racism, colorism is definitely a part of our culture. A deep, deep part of our culture. Yeah, man. It's something we have to address, you know. Outsiders look at it and think, you know, everything is okay. But who know better, know better. Let's just put it that way. Who know better, know better.
However, like any other place, Jamaica is not without its challenges. It's a land of contrasts, where beauty coexists with struggles.
Sorry, my apologies. It is not my intention to stop the video so often, you know. But you hear what I'm saying? Beauty exists alongside struggles. Just to talk about the colorism and the classism and the racism and all the isms. And as I hear that might not be what he's talking about, you know, but that is what I hear. Yeah, man. You have a little shacks and the ghetto house, and then you pass the beautiful houses in Jamaica and the beautiful landscapes. And you know it's only a certain class, and sometime and most time tied to a certain race of people that can acquire these properties, that can acquire, these dreams, these things that people from overseas come to enjoy. They come to enjoy it. People here with money enjoy it. Most of the people with overseas, descent. But we, the average Jamaican citizen, most times can't enjoy this. Back to the video.
Of reggae music, which echoes the heartbeats of its people. Born from the vibrant streets of Kingston, reggae music has become a universal language of resistance and resilience. It's the rhythm of Jamaica, the soundtrack to a history of struggle and triumph. From the legendary Bob Marley to the contemporary dancehall beats, this music genre has left an indelible mark on the global music scene.
True. All true, my brother. You get all of those right. All except one. There's a popular misconception in the world, even amongst professionals. And the misconception is that reggae music and dancehall music is from the same genre. It is not. It's two complete, distinct music with distinct purposes. Both genres came out of Jamaica. So I can understand why people would think what they think, But for clarity. And don't get me wrong, a lot of professionals, as I say, have gotten this wrong. Even the Grammys give dancehall artists reggae Grammys because they don't have a dancehall category. So yeah, man, popular misconception, just clearing it up.
The island's culture is also personified by its sports personalities. Usain Bolt, the world's fastest man, is a testament to the spirit of Jamaicans. His lightning-fast sprints and charismatic personality have made him a global icon. Jamaicans are not just fast on the track. They are also formidable competitors on the cricket pitch, their passion and prowess in sports reflecting the island's vigor and vitality. And then there's the food.
Usain Bolt again. Come like it's partially a Usain Bolt documentary, but they went on to mention Chris Gayle. Or did they? They said cricket. They could have mentioned Chris Gayle, but they never. Yeah, man. And anybody notice the reggae boy is not even mentioned? Yeah, man. On a side note, before them go into the food. Jamaica for the better, We're for the better because we can be a nation who just known for athletics and music over the years and nothing more. We need to be known as innovators, scientists, renowned doctors, because of course we have scientists and innovators and doctors, but not, I'm not going to say not, but it's not predominant on the world stage, on the larger scale. Yeah, man, and deep truth. Think we need to go further into that. And we're going to use our researching and our presentations to help people get to that mindset and help them to get there. Yes, sir.
A fusion of flavors brought by different cultures over centuries is another cornerstone of the island's culture. Jerk chicken, the spicy, smoky dish, has become synonymous with Jamaican food. But the culinary landscape extends beyond jerk. From the hearty ackee and saltfish, the national dish, to the sweet delight of a perfectly baked patty, the food is as diverse as the people.
Well, it's a good thing them put in a little plate of ackee at the end because Looking at the pics, I was wondering what those are, what kind of food them food they be. We see them say Jamaican patty and them show something like a beef burger, them call them burger patty in a foreign. So, if them think that's what we're digesting here, but of course we have a Burger King and we McDonald's and we only a shop sell burgers. So, but we're talking about Jamaican food, don't it?
Creativity, and a unique spirit of community. It's the warm, infectious laughter ringing out in the streets, the resilience in the face of adversity, the undying spirit of one love that Bob Marley sang about.
Boy, them paint such a nice picture of the culture. And when I was saying earlier that they have recency bias with the sports and probably the entertainment, it seems that they forget the history, or I should say they are living in the history when it comes on to what they perceive Jamaica to be now. I don't see the culture that they're talking about, and I cut this video short, so some of the praises that they gave were left off. I encourage anybody to go and view the whole video. But yeah, man, I don't see the culture that they are pushing that is Jamaica now. They say Jamaica holds on to a one love mentality preached by Bob Marley years ago. But anybody know the real Jamaica that live in Jamaica and really know Jamaica culture, know that the youths them pushing a one done culture. Yeah, man, badness, fully done. Yeah, things that you would be ashamed of, things that we are ashamed of. That is a norm. That is what's being pushed in popular culture in Jamaica now. Worse than America some of the times, if we're being fair. When it come on to the badness and the lifestyle that they promote. You have the ones and few in America who promote it. Yes, hip-hop have a wide, diverse, culture. You have the bad man, them, the 50 Cent, them, and the many bad man, them. But you have the good people, them, too. People who just rap about weed, people who just rap about positivity, the J. Coles and them kind of people there. Kendrick Lamar to a lesser extent, but yes, people, a badness our culture say right now. We're not proud of it, but we're taught the deep truth.
There's an economy that's as diverse and resilient as the people themselves. Let's start with tourism, the island's most visible economic engine. Drawing in travelers from around the globe with its sun-soaked beaches, lush landscapes, and rich cultural heritage, tourism is a significant contributor to Jamaica's gross domestic product. The sector employs a considerable portion of the population, from hotel staff and tour guides to local artisans crafting unique souvenirs.
Now, tourism, like many of our sectors and many things surrounding Jamaica, can be complicated. It's like a two-edged sword. While it benefits the people and the nation, it does harm to them, and it has possibility to do more harm. Over the years, we've seen different issues with our tourism as it relates to the workers. On the main end, we see workers in tourism fields at hotels and wherever being paid little more than they could have probably made at a Mr. Chin, or at a wholesale, or at minimum wage, but not being properly compensated. And that brings us to the next issue that we see with them. A lack of good customer service, a lack of good, dealings with people. And this is right across the board for Jamaica. A lot of these topics are topics that we will need to jump into at some point, you know.
With the island being one of the world's top bauxite producers. This sector not only creates jobs, but also brings in significant foreign exchange earnings, contributing to the economic stability of the nation.
Bauxite, just like the tourism, is also a two-edged sword. But we'll dive deeper into that in further videos. I will say though, from my experience of people in the bauxite industry, for example, people working at Windalco over the years, I could probably make a guesstimate that they are getting better compensation and better packages, you know, better pay overall. So it's good. It's good. The only thing I see about that in terms of bauxite is over the decades, Jamaica should have been at a point where we are not exporting the bauxite but keeping it local to produce, you know, some of the aluminum and other things, instead of sending our bauxite over for cheap and then importing aluminum products for a lot of money. But as we say, we'll cover that one day.
It's a rhythm that's uniquely Jamaican, a melody that reflects the island's rich history and vibrant culture. And as we say in Jamaica, we lickle, but we talawa.
As we say, we lickle. Yeah, that's the right thing. But what I'm saying, we lick. All right, we lickle, but we talawa. Lickle, just a bad pronunciation we have for little, for clarity.
John Kanu, a traditional Christmas time celebration, is a vibrant spectacle
What is a
of
John
music,
Kanu?
dance, and elaborate
Kanu,
costumes.
brother, do better no,
It's a
man.
feast for the
Come
senses,
on.
an intimate look into the island's past and present. How about the lesser-known Trelawney Yam Festival, a jubilant celebration of Jamaica's love for the humble yam?
Well, you can't go wrong and talk about yam, you know. But my question is, when you talk about the indigenous people of Jamaica and the cultural people of Jamaica, and I don't hear Rastafari call one time. Mine, you know. I'm going to watch a video still, but mine, you know.
Let's not forget Jamaica's unique wildlife. The island is a haven for endemic species.
Yes, so them going to wildlife now. Clear them now, we cover up the Rastafari, you know, me pause and prep the forward in the video and the man them now cover Rastafari. So we have to go close it here, you know, people. Yeah, man. But feel free to look on the video, you know. Go and support the channel. I'm going to make a link in the description. I also asked for permission to react to this video, so nobody don't think a thief in the people content, you know, or using it inappropriately. Yeah, man, but blessings. Thanks for watching the video so far. You know, if you made it this far, remember to click the like and the subscribe button. Lots more production coming. As I said, this is the first video. Expect a whole lot of improvement coming in the future. Blessed love. Blessed love.